Hello survivors, welcome to the stream guys. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I might have to run in a second to get a drink because I completely, well I've got water, that's it, but need some flavour. But water's good. Always drink water guys, it's so hot. So hot right now. I have one of those refillable 1 litre bottles that are just, I drink like 2 of these a day. I'm halfway through my second one right now. But I hope you're all having a good day, guys. Relaxing. It's a bit cooler today in the UK. Yesterday it was boiling and I had to do so much travelling yesterday. It was absolutely boiling. Well, I hope you're feeling good today, guys. We are going to be buying some stuff in the bullet shop. Obviously, we've got the war rewards with the shotgun shells. I'm not actually sure what they're called. I think they're called bullet shells, but I'm not 100% certain. We'll check it out. I get asked this question a lot. That's why it's in my thumbnail. When it comes to these two things. So we'll start things off straight away with this. This first thing, I don't think is very good. Okay? Looks cool. We'll say that. It looks like a nice weapon. First 3 slots are decent to a certain extent. The third slot is decent to a certain extent. The last slot isn't that great. If it did the entire team reduction, like if counter damage reduction stacked, it'll be fine. But it doesn't stack. So if you imagine characters have 90% reduction and you hit a payback character, if they have 100,000 HP and you hit them for 100,000, they will reflect back 100,000. That'll be 90% reduction and you'll get 10,000 damage taken, but you're most likely going to hit that character for like 500,000. And unfortunately the way payback works is it's based on the damage you deal, not the damage that character takes. So someone can have 1 HP and you can hit them for 1 million and they'll still reflect back 1 million damage, and you'll reduce that by 90%, but 3 characters will still take 100k damage. They're still going to get 1 shot. So this is not good. If it's not 100% reduction, it's not good. Straight up. You can't consider it good anymore. And that's on anything. Characters, weapons, whatever. This box is okay. The weapons are arguably the same. The third slots are exactly the same, but this one looks nicer because it's got dark blue and this one doesn't have dark blue, but this one has better stats at the top. So this one's the one to go for. The third slot is exactly the same. So if you're going to go for this crate, go for the bottom one, and that's the Carol's one. I'm going to go for that crate, but first I'm going to go for the mods. I've already picked up the guaranteed mod, and that was attack versus alert, I believe. It was attack versus something. Very good mods. I would say that's the best thing in here. 70% attack versus is like massive. And then we're going to pick up these 2 more attack mods. So I've got 13k left. My faction came second in the last CRW. We did really well. And if I've got enough, I'll buy this next time round. If I don't, I'll buy other stuff down here. Gear medals. These choice boxes I kind of want to clear out as well. If I have leftovers, I'll clear out these choice boxes just because it's got like the particular item, like the carbon fiber stocks and the folded steel. These ones you can't craft. You have to farm or disassemble weapons, which is messed up. Oh, I'll buy them in League Store. And it's like 6 a week or something that you can buy in League Store. We might actually be able to buy them right now. Let's have a little look. League Store. And yeah, I can buy 6 a week. This is the only way you can get them. And that's enough for 1 craft. It takes 5 for a craft. Always buy these. Always. No matter, even if you think your stock of carbon fiber stocks and folded steels are good, just always buy those, guys. Always buy them. Every time. But how are we doing today, guys? Thank you very much for the early likes on the stream. If you haven't hit the like button, I would appreciate it. What's up, Vaz, Kathy, Valiant, top 3 of the stream. We also have Matt, Bretland, and Distic Boy. Welcome to the stream, guys. Look, the weapon I was asking about on Discord was the Hino alert weapon. Yeah, that was in the purple weapon in the Father's Day one, right? I think this weapon is good, but the only thing about the third slot is the third slot doesn't have a 100% chance to reduce AP unless they get attacked. So unless a basic attack or attack rush or signature move that can crit. So if I did the signature move of Sophia, it wouldn't work. But then again, neither would stun on defense. Nothing would work in that situation. So it's not like you could put anything in that third slot that arguably would work. But it is a 100% chance to happen, though. It's interesting. It costs quite a lot, though. It costs the same as 2 Julies. That's... I mean, oof. Oof. It's got pretty decent base stats, though. You can get one of the stats up to 55%. It would have been nicer if it had something else in the last slot. I don't know what, though. I don't know what. Like, a lot of the stuff we've been getting, guys, that is alert, has got alert defenses on. And you only need one. You only need one. So it's kind of just... It's kind of just weird. Like, I think I've got like 2 or 3 over my time. So I've got the improved alert defenses. This one was from pulling for a character. I can't remember which character. That was more of a spender weapon, effectively. Then we've got this one was from a battle pass a long time ago, but still a quite good weapon. Even now, that's a good weapon. 50% chance to reduce damage to 0. Then I think we're going to the free ones, but I think there was a free one down here. Wasn't it like a Desert Eagle or something? I might not have upgraded it. This one? This one I haven't upgraded. We've been given a few improved pain spreads. I might have to improve that one somehow. Not sure what to do there. I want ransack weapons in every trait, man. That's what I do want. I don't think... Do you think ransack... I mean, ransack is powerful, but ransack is kind of like... I'm going to go ahead and say almost required these days. Like, if you don't have ransack, you really notice it. So if you're not using a strong character and you have no ransack, it's just like, oof. I haven't got LB3 Tyrese yet. We will get him by the end of his will, because his will lasts another, like, 2 weeks or something. 10 days. And I've got nearly a pull, and we're going to get 5k on the calendar in a couple of days. Unfortunately, that's going to be after my Thursday stream. So it might be next Monday when I do my pulls for Tyrese, so I might have 2 pulls then. And then that's me getting him to LB3. And then I can start using him. And then I can start using him. I've cleaned that out. Cleaned what out? Oh, one of these stores. Father's Day. Some of the offers are actually pretty good. But free to play, you can't really do much here. You can get Julie plus like 6 ultra bags, I think it is. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing too crazy. I don't think I've got anything too mental on the upgrades of these weapons. It's just 5%, but we'll just open these up to see what we can get. Yikes, that was going to be just me maxing out the weapon, so we're going to have to reset that. Can't have a 53. Can't have a 53%. No. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. And another one, same sort of deal. Would have been... Well, not maxed out at that point, but yeah. L's just messing me up. Good job, L. Oh, there we go. That's the second upgrade, I think, on this weapon. We're just going for 5%. Okay. The Julie store, yeah. We looked at the offers in one of my previous streams for the Father's Day Fiesta, and it seemed reasonable. Like £30 to get all of Julie. That seems like reasonable. That seems reasonable. You know, they're not asking for too much for event characters, but not that event characters are like too amazing, let's say. But that's the same kind of cost as almost the same sort of cost as one Ultra Pool. So that's not too bad, and it's a guarantee, you know. Like I said before, if you're a brand new player to the game and you want to spend £50, you know, $50, buying that offer and getting an LB3 Julie straight away, you get silvers in there as well. That is enough to get LB3 Julie, right? Pretty much. Maybe not enough for these trainers actually. But should be enough of most of other things. You're going to be able to almost max her, get her, you know, up, and as an individual, she'll get you through all the world map, and she'll get you through large parts of the game. And then if you give her the weapon for Faction Assault, if you get around to that, or like team her up with other characters, yeah, she's going to be pretty solid. Especially for newer players, like I said, especially for newer players. I'm looking forward to potential of her if those mega HP teams come around at any point, which undoubtedly they're gonna. We've had crazy defense teams. We've had crazy reduction teams like crit reduction. Now, surely the next one's going to be HP. And you know, I told you how Scopely work is they get ahead of things a little bit with free-to-play just to like give free-to-play a little bit of a way to get through things. So it's almost like that potentially could be the way here. We'll see though, we'll see. I bought the chance crates on the web portal, get lucky and get a 15k from them. Nice! Happy days. Oh, there's chance crates. There's chance crates for bow ties, really? I did not see them. Are they only on the web portal? I did not see those. I did not. I have insider information. The next event tune is a control tune. I mean, it could be. There's only 4 roles. Medic, support, damage, control. That's it, right? So you got a 25% chance of being right. The third slot is indeed identical, they're just different colours. The Carol's weapon is objectively better just because it has better base stats on the first and second slots. One is 150 with spelling errors and one is raised to 180 blue. They do exactly the same thing. And is there spelling errors in it? I didn't know that. I'll check that out. I don't know if they're in game. Might be on the web portal. Yeah. Lock Scopes really like to give free-to-play control tunes. I think we've had a couple of control characters. I think generally speaking, free-to-play get more alert characters for whatever reason. I don't really notice a particular role. I do notice that obviously damage role characters are less prevalent when it comes to what they give us. Anyway, let me check out this thing. What did you say? If I go to the where is it? Bullets. He said it's spelt wrong on the one with 150. When dealing a critical hit, a line of enemies gets impaired for 1 turn. Is it? You mean there's like a no space with the hit a line? When dealing a critical hit. Like, you mean there's like a comma with no space? Yeah. It's exactly the same, and it just doesn't call it impair line, right? It just says that. I don't know why. I don't know why. The second one is objectively the better weapon, though. It's got better base stats. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And it's weird, right? There's no reason. Like, sometimes they can sometimes have to do that, because they don't have much space on descriptions, but this one has more words on it because it says impair line first. So they just missed it. They just missed it. Let's look at the characters that we've had released. Let's look at the characters had released. We had Julie, which is a free-to-play character. She is control. We had Ezekiel, free-to-play character who is support. Corvus, who is a free-to-play character who is control. Gunnar Andrea, who is a free-to-play character who is control. Revolution Raulito, who's a free-to-play character who's control. Who else? Erica was a free-to-play character who's a medic. Cal, free-to-play character who's control. John, free-to-play character who's damage roll. Support role. Abraham, free-to-play character who's damage roll. Heng Yen, who's free-to-play character who's damage roll. We had a big spot with no free-to-play characters, didn't we? Because of the start of year stuff. Benjamin, free-to-play character who's control. Rhodey, free-to-play character who's control. Dale, free-to-play character who's support. Beta, free-to-play character who's damage roll. What's her name? Roxy, free-to-play character who is... I just noticed they don't actually have the names of the characters here. Roxy, who's a free-to-play character, support. We haven't had a tank for ages. Look at that. Martinez, free-to-play character, is a tank. That's kind of mad. Jesus, free-to-play character, who's a tank. Peter, free-to-play character, who's support. Maggie, free-to-play character, who's a medic. Rick, free-to-play character, who's support. Is that it? Pretty much, right? Brutus, free-to-play character, who's damage roll. Pretty much. And then it goes back to the older, even older characters. I mean, I would say we have it reasonably well split. We have had a bunch of control characters, but when someone's like, as much as this guy is control, right? His damage is an effect. It's massively beneficial that he's control, so that people have less chance of resisting his burn. Like, if he was damage roll, it would have no effect on his burn, and that's bad. If anything, you prefer that this guy was control too. Again, the same sort of reason, to have less chance of them resisting his infection, but he is support. If they do control in any way or any sort of effects, they should. But them being control is much more beneficial. So that the controllers that they've brought out are fine. Two of them have been more for faction assault anyway, like this character. And support characters in faction are sort of really important to have control if they're going to have any sort of control, because they've got massive resists in that. Like his sig move and a stun weapon that I have on him does stun the boss a lot of the time. And she's got like 100% chance to resist stun. Sadiq's weapons is newer, and Link said they re-evaluated the strength of Impair line, hence the dark blue compared to the older one. It's weird they didn't like just visually update the old one. I guess it can be hard to do that. I don't know. It sucks when you buy everything there is to buy from Scopely. Any more open scene? Wait. It sucks when you buy everything there is to buy from Scopely. Any more opens seem useless. It's all random copies of tunes that are maxed. Only 2 new tunes are exciting. Any tips? Spend more wisely if you're just spending on everything. Don't buy everything. I don't know one. How do I get trainers? The ones from Training Grounds are terrible. Training Grounds. Training Grounds. And they're not terrible. They're not terrible. They're just... About 10% of the time you can get a gold rim. Basils. If you train the right thing. You want to do like heavy training. Light training. I think that's it. And then the actual top one is intensive training, but that's hard to like keep up. Like, right now I've got intensive training going here, but it's hard to keep up. So yeah, heavy training, light training, intensive training. These ones down here are not good. Uncommon, rare training, ultra rare training, epic training, survivor drill. These all give only the worst characters, right? These give the worst ones. I wouldn't recommend doing these. The ones to do are like, are the ones up here. Light training here, because you receive a rare Bud Trainer with a chance at a rare Brady. And I have tested it a bit. It's around 10 to 15% of the time you get a Brady. And then you've got the heavy training, same sort of deal. Ultra rare Bree trainer with a chance at ultra rare Basil. Again, it's 10 to 15. And then intensive training, same sort of deal. Get epic Brian trainer with a chance at an epic Benedict trainer. Do I have to? Do you see these? I can't remember. Do I have to research these on every single training ground individually? I don't, do I? If I unlock it on one training ground, it unlocks it on every single one, right? I think so. Yeah, that would make sense. I should start just doing those, even though I don't use them, just to you know. I always do Ultra 8. Always do the other ones, the ones that I just showed. They're the ones to do. You get Breeze, but you also get the better ones. You also get the better ones. And like I've only had one training ground running for a while, and my training grounds is like my trainers is decent. I get enough to get 3 million a level up every time, and I only level up silvers. Like, it's not too hard to just do it that way. I level up golds when I get them, but don't get gold super amount of time. Okay, these are only going to take an hour. Let's do this. We'll have to remember to come back during the stream. I think when you train something and it finishes, it's like yellow or something. Like this picture here that I just clicked, it'll be yellow above the head, right? Something like that. And also, if you want large amounts of trainers, SR tournaments give like 200 trainers per SR tournament. So completing an SR tournament gives lots of trainers. It is the most boring tournament in terms of like just how long it takes to get done, generally speaking. But it gives really large amounts of trainers. Massive. Massive. And I think you probably can buy some in Bit Shop maybe. Oh, it might be in the this in the bad section. Rare bit section is pretty bad. Faction Assault, you can't buy in Faction Assault. How many of these have I got now? 12k. 12k. Moving in. We are moving in. You can also get them in events with your leftover bits. Wouldn't necessarily recommend this. Only if you're really desperate for trainers. But yeah, wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Like, things that you can get elsewhere, generally wouldn't recommend in events. Okay, let's finish off this roadmap. Once again, look, I watch you all the time. Love all the info you put in your streams. No worries. I'm happy. A lot of it's just my opinion at the end of the day. But happy to share my opinion on stuff. When will you make a new tier list? Tier lists take a long time to make. They are good to make, but they take a long time to make. And obviously I have to research the characters quite heavily, even if I don't use them. As much as I did previews on these characters, I forget what they do half the time, because I don't see them that often, so especially attack team characters. Featured offers, yeah, you can buy stuff for coins and stuff like that, yeah. I've seen that. Look at little Duck. He always is the first person to use his sig every single time. Do you think it's based on his position? Like, because he's in the spot he is. Should we swap his position with Kenny? Let's see what happens here. I think it was that way around, right? Let's see what happens here. If Duck still goes off first. Conspiracy theories, guys. Conspiracy theories. Yeah, it is. It's not going off first again. Conspiracies, guys. Don't matter where he's standing. Like every time when there's a payback, he always blows them up. Every single time. There he goes off first again, man. The GOAT, man. The amount of times he's nearly wrecked me on those. Fortunately, we don't have them too often now. Honestly, I didn't really like them where you had the limited energy stuff, but the amount of times he nearly blew up my team on those is crazy. It's crazy. Like, Kenny hasn't even gone yet. He's just letting his son get some practice in, you know? It's actually funny. I wonder why he's the one who goes every time first. It's a weird one, isn't it? I run basic legendary, otherwise known as rare bits training for the blue torches in the bit shop, along with 3 and 4-star training. How long does that take to do though? The rare bits training. I like the idea though. You'd be effectively training, or you're effectively crafting blowtorches just very slowly. Yeah. What do you think of Walking Dead TV show and its ending? I don't really keep up with The Walking Dead, I'll be completely honest. I didn't get into The Walking Dead RTS, you know, Road to Survival, because of the show. Hey Jason, thank you very much for hitting the join button. I do appreciate that. Welcome to Tier 1. Thank you very much. If you are on my Discord, you can link your Discord to YouTube and your name turns red on my Discord just to show that you are supporting my channel on Discord as well. And you get access to some emotes that you can use in stream and on my videos. Little chickens, most of them. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. See, what Jason did, guys, was hit the join button. And for as little as $1 a month, you can support my channel financially, and I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you ever so much. But yeah, I when it comes to the show, it isn't why I got into RTS. The reason I got into RTS was the Telltale game. I plan to watch the show from start to finish again. Like what happened was I wouldn't really watch the new season when it came out, and then I'd be like a season behind, and I'd kind of forget what I'd seen, and I'd want to watch it again, but I don't know how far back to go. But now it's done. Now it's like confirmed finished. I'll go back to the beginning and just watch it from the beginning all the way through. Because I think it's all on Disney. So I might just do that at some point. And just go through the whole thing. Okay. All that out the way. Is this road maps today? Or walkers? Fighters? Alright. Fighters. I think there's fighters up here. I like to farm this one. Canteens. Although my canteen situation is much nicer now because I've been farming this one. So it's like, yeah. Don't need to. Best Telltale season of The Walking Dead? Big question. I mean, it's really hard to top season 1, isn't it? I think season 1 was really good. Just the characters. Some of the characters were in there for like 1 season, and then some of my favorite characters. Like Molly was in there for like, sorry, 1 episode. Molly was in there for 1 episode. She's one of my favorite characters. Chuck was only in there for 1 episode. Really memorable character, you know. It's kind of crazy. Kenny was only in there for 4 episodes. I know he was in season 2, but he was only in there for 4. I don't think he was in the first episode. But I'd say probably like It's really difficult. I like different ones for different reasons, you know. Best seasons in order. What about Dead City? I haven't seen that. There are all spin-offs too. Yeah, I heard about there's gonna be some spin-offs. But yeah, I just like the whole of Telltale, honestly. I know there's some people just like actively dislike. Let's say he put in the wrong. That's the Melly Jojo. I know there are some people who actively dislike season 3 with Javi. I didn't mind that. I like season 3. I didn't mind season 3. I also liked Michonne's story a lot. Some people really dislike Michonne's story. I thought it was nice. I saw some of the characters from Michonne's story before I played the game because they were in RTS. Randall and Norma, I think it was. And I liked Randall and Norma when they were in RTS. Then I played the game and I hated their guts. I hated their guts. Couldn't stand them. I couldn't stand them. I hated Gabe. Yeah, okay, I admit I didn't like Gabe. That one I can get behind, but as a whole, I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest. I don't know. I think people can get a bit tied up. Like, it's a shame that Telltale was 24/7 Clementine. Like, a season without her would have been good. Didn't necessarily always have to be with her, but that's why I liked season 3. She was there, but she wasn't like the main character. So I kind of was more worried in season 3 than in the other seasons because she didn't have the plot armor that she had in the other ones, you know? I had a little bit of fear. A little bit. I would be, you know, I would happily admit that. Happily. Who can actually... I guess that can I don't think they're going to last that long. Maybe it's just a damage boost. Why was David also mad and unhinged? Some people are mad and unhinged, especially in an apocalypse, you know? I mean, look at how people reacted to something as basic as a pandemic. Some people acted kind of mad and unhinged, you know? And this was a zombie apocalypse. Imagine there were people trying to eat your face every day. People would act mad and unhinged, for real. It's a long time, 2.5 days. I have 2 TGs offset by half from each other, so 1/6 every 30 hours. But on a monthly basis, that means you're getting what, 10? So you're getting. It doesn't seem worth it. I think we talked about this before, and when you said it last time, I was like, it doesn't seem ultra worth. But at the same time, I have got training grounds doing nothing, and getting like a blowtorch a month out of them might be decent because that's one blowtorch, isn't it? Isn't it 1 6-star is a rare bit, which is 1 blowtorch. Wow, Kenny has lasted 5 rounds so far. He could last the entire thing. Operation have to keep Kenny alive, guys. Oh, he's dead now. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. The second I said it, I was just like, he's done for. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we got enough survivors, or whatever they're called, fighters. Give me some rewards. Spoilers. I mean, that was like 4 years ago when that happened or whatever. There's spoilers and then there's spoilers, you know. There's like last week's show or this season. You know, let's say we're in the middle of a season. This season would be spoilers. But 3 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago, you're running a big risk if you haven't seen that stuff. If you don't want spoilers, you know, that doesn't mean actively just spoil things for people, but at the same time, like, you're running a big risk, a big old risk. Have enough trainers. Yeah, I get you. I get you. My training grounds, I'm not using all of them, so yeah. I really hope, really like Lily, and we got a Lily. We had a mythic Lily. Oh, you mean you want Larry along with Lily? I see what you're saying. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. The only thing I didn't like about season 3 of The Walking Dead is, like, in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, people are trying to survive. Javi and Kate are trying to, like, carve out some sort of relationship in the middle of this, and there's some, like, relationship drama, and I'm just like, why? There's monsters out there trying to eat us. Like, we can relax at some point, but not now. I just not right now. What if we get Mythic Dog, that bit Clem? I doubt it. Doubt we'll get that. If we're ever going to get a dog, we might get Rosie. There's a chance. There's a chance. Not, I would say it's not massive, but a Rosie would be sick. But that'd be way down the line. That's season 4. The jump scare dog. The one she was trying to share food with, and then the dog got kind of mad and bit her. And then Luke and those guys were not sure if she was bitten by someone, and they locked her in a shed. I played that one on my YouTube channel. Like, there should be a video up of that one, me playing that. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? Hospital punched a couple of holes in you. Yikes. It's all good, man. Hope you're feeling alright. That was a scary scene as well, because you get all dizzy and then you see things coming towards you, and I was like, I wasn't sure what they were, you know. Fortunately, they were humans and not the walkers. I get a little bit too, what's the word? Engrossed, I think would be a good word, in what I'm watching a lot of the time, so I don't really always remember that the character is the thing. So, like, this plot armor effectively, but I don't. I'm sure it's like episode 1, but in my mind, this could be it. If we don't get Mythic Luke, Arvo, or Carvo, it's a massive L. I've seen people ask for Luke for a long time, but he fell right through the ice. Yeah, that was a rough scene, man. I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't he weighed down by, like, all the guns and stuff he had? Poor guy. Poor guy. Okay. We gotta do road maps for the current one. More gold medals, of course. That's every week. Faction Assault Energy. I need to stay on top of this one. I've not managed to do that one, I don't think. 1,000 walkers as a faction. Okay, it's just walkers as a faction. That one shouldn't be too hard. That one should not be too hard. Faction Assault. Let's claim my rewards. I think I can insta-complete again today. Ooh, 3k. That's big. We can insta-complete. So I'm going to spend 5 energy. Nice. And everything's done, so that's good. And then we spend some big energy. Arvo shot Clem, yeah. Yes, indeed. The twists and turns in that one is annoying, man. Like, you thought people were on your side. Like, there were multiple where, like, people just backstabbed the group. Like, it happened so many times. It was annoying. That's why I didn't necessarily like Season 2. I had to choose between, like, 2 characters that I liked and stuff, and... like, it was rough. It was rough. How do you insta-complete Faction Assault? When you get a score in Faction Assault, like let's say I attack this boss and I get 10 million, I get my rewards, 4 million plus the boss gets defeated by my faction. The next day, you could see this button just here that's sort of highlighted next to the attack button. Right? You see, kind of see it as a fast forward button with Governor and Negan on it. You see it? It's getting lighter. Let me turn on my mouse cursor one sec. This one here. Okay. You click this and it says use energy instantly, auto-complete this boss battle and apply 21 million damage. That's what I did. But if you've hit every single boss, right, you can press this button up here. And this button does the same, but it does it to all 5 bosses in one go. It's so quick. Unfortunately, the cooldown is like 3 days, so after 3 days you have to manually attack again. But if you're beating every boss, which I'm doing now, because Corvo basically makes this boss beatable. If you've got a level 1 Sarge, just 1 copy of Sarge, you can easily defeat this. It's so easy. It's pretty much as easy as that. Shout out to Alvin. Yeah, he was indeed. I think he was asking how you did it for all of them at once. Yeah, it was the button that I showed at the end. It's the one in the middle at the top. It says auto-complete 5 boss stages for 5 energy now. You have to have already applied 4 million plus damage to each one. I see someone spamming the hearts and stuff. I don't know who spams this now because I think everyone has this, so... Backstabbing, you say. Yeah, true. But at least it wasn't like constantly happening after. It was just Ben, right? Imagine like 3 or 4 more characters backstabbed you periodically through the episode. It'd just be like, okay, I get it. Is Telltale TWD comic book canon or TV canon? It is comic book canon. Because anything in RTS is comic book worlds. And that includes Typhoon, characters you see here. This is comic book canon. It also includes I don't remember what it's called actually. It also includes the people from Saints and Sinners, and Georgia was from Saints and Sinners. I'm not sure if I can search for Saints and Sinners. Who was the other one? His name was... was it Jean-Baptiste? This is Saints and Sinners. And this is another one that's comic book canon. Because RTS is only comic book characters. This is why you never see characters like... Daryl in the show. Well, you see Daryl in the show, but you don't see Daryl in here, right? And it's probably, like a lot of you probably know, like Daryl's based quite heavily on Dwight to a certain extent, in terms of like crossbow, that sort of thing. And then I think RTS probably did the same at one point because they had I don't have him anymore. They had a crossbow version of him. That was the Pick Your Side Dwight that I had from. That's literally the OG Pick Your Side Dwight that I still have on my roster. That's nuts. That is nuts. Is it? Is it? Let me just see. Double check. I'm pretty sure it is because he's maxed out. It is. This is the OG Pick Your Side one. This is the one I got when I played. I haven't deleted this one. Everyone else picked Jesus. I picked Dwight. That rush, 600% damage and minus 80% defense, and stun the enemy for 1 turn. If you didn't kill them, someone else definitely would. I think it was AP on defense though. Yeah, all melee teammates get 30% defense and a very large bonus to AP when taking damage. It was a trash leader skill, but they did this with free to play leaders all the time. The amount of times characters got defense and AP on defense as an attack leader, right? It's crazy. It's actually crazy how many times they did that. You know, and there was a time when every single free-to-play character had a leader skill. Like, people talk about, oh, they're all control now. They used to all be leaders. You never used to get a specialist if you were free-to-play. You used to be rolling around with 3 or 4 leaders in your attack team. It was terrible. It was terrible. I love how people do, like, think of the old time as being good, though. 5-star, it was so good. Yeah, about that. Parting shot, yeah. We did get crap ones if we did get specialist skills as well. Parting shot was one of them. May as well, yeah, May was one. I think there's another one, I can't remember. Yeah, but they're comic book canon. Comic book. We have got a giveaway today, guys. I think it's Akira's. Is it Akira's today? I think it's Akira's. Well, it might be Tyrese's, actually. I think we have got a Tyrese giveaway today. Nope. Which would be 10,000 Ultra tokens to one lucky winner. And Daylight, if you're in chat, your winning token should have been sent to you. I had 3 winners that had to get them rewards, and they should have been sent to like, earlier today. I got informed that they were anyway. Okay, I'm feeling an idea at the moment, guys. Tell me what you think about this. I'm thinking of starting a new game of RTS and playing it through from the start and just seeing what it's like. You know, completely free to play. Just trying to progress in the Mythic era. New accounts are not like with Prestige or anything like that. I don't even know what Prestige would get me. Prestige is actually better to earn, I think, because you get free stuff. But I'm thinking of doing that. There's a lot to do in the game, but it's mainly for newer players. And as a new player, effectively you've got everything to do that I've already completed, which is a lot. Who's your Walking Dead waifu? Sandy. 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 Yes, definitely Sandy. I used to always forget about the toon that had the meat wagon skill. Nothing like seeing the entire enemy team revive. Wasn't that... That was Jesus. That was Jesus. Didn't he have full team revive? Oh, maybe he did at one point. They were good. You'd watch. Okay, seen this. 1 viewer. 1 view per week. Enjoy building the town with no upfront skip time anymore. That was a bad change, I agree. But there's not much to spend coins on anymore, so I probably would spend coins on that. That honestly is one of the things that is trash. I 100% agree with that. But I'd have to build the town kind of strategically, so I'd like have to build it and then know that I was going to be not online for 20 hours and then build something that takes ages to build. Something like that anyway. 6-star. Don't mean S-class, P. Anderson. Went for Sophia but pulled St. Paddy's Day Rosita. Did you get the crate? Or did you just do a one pull daylight? Those tokens burning a hole in your pocket. Quick while Kenny... Is he actually still in there? True. Kenny in the Mythic Market. Let me see. How long is he in there for? 60 days, bro. He'd get me through the entirety of World Map. I'm not even gonna lie. He'll get me in through the entirety of World Map. Trader's in there too. Trader's big. Yeah, that's big. That and research time. Yeah, I know. But I'd have to just play it strategy based, you know? I can't just like willy-nilly research everything. I probably would prioritize everything about my attack teams, you know? I need Sophia at least one and she will help on the team I have. Did you get the pity pool? This. The crate. The only good thing now is you can have 3 armories, so you can have them constantly upgrading to a certain extent. I need 1 Rosita, but I only have 4 pulls. How long is that out for? Another 7 days, 11 days. I mean, we're due to get 5k soon. If you haven't got them already, you could potentially get some of these. No. Yes. Some of these. Yeah. Again, I need a 1k from the bags. Bad timing to get unlucky in it. Bad timing. I'm gonna just go and do something quickly, guys. I'm just gonna go downstairs, grab a drink, and then put another drink in the fridge to cool it for this evening after I stream. I like having a cold drink. It's nice. I might even, if I feel for it, I might get a cider. I've only got apple cider still. I've nearly finished the apple ciders, and then the second I finish the apple ciders, I'll get some pear ciders in the future. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them. I'll answer them when I get back. I got back just in time. Just in time. We did actually buy some mods, didn't we? Let me just double check. Yes, I think it's Tyrese's giveaway today. I'll link that video in chat so you can enter it if you haven't. We're going to do the draw in a little bit though. Not anytime super soon. There you go. This new button means I can't pin this. I can't pin it. There we go, pinned. If you want to enter, you can. I'm going to do that draw in about an hour or so. 17,300 max bow ties for a free completing all missions. 15,000 needed for 5 times Julia. It's a little less than we got during Andrea, so a little less extras from the Grey Market a year. We're going to open those mods that I got. I got 2 Paragons. You have the advantage of knowing exactly what you should do versus some random player. Exactly. And it's going to be a mix. Like I'm trying to recommend what to do at the same time. Don't get me wrong. Some of the stuff is new, so new that I never experienced it as a player because it actually was introduced when I was already a veteran, you know? So decision making is still going to be, you know, there. But the difference is I kind of just have a better understanding of the game now compared to what I had when I first played, or like your average player. The links for the giveaway that's going to be going on. I'm going to open all the crap boxes. I'm not opening the platinums today. We'll open those on Thursday. We'll just open these crap boxes though, just to clean out my inventory a little bit. But we are going to open these 2 Paragons. Paragon mods can honestly make it, like, this is what's going to be crazy. Imagine being a new player and getting your hands on a Paragon mod. Like, that boost is going to be crazy good. You need a 5 times Zeke. I think I've got 4 Zekes now. Or I can claim my 4th Zeke today. HP set crit chance. I mean, there are obviously some bad mods, don't get me wrong. These are guaranteed attack set. Generally speaking, you can't really get any, like, terrible mods. Just being attack set as a new player is already decent. They're just better mods, you know, attack versus, obviously. If it's defense versus, you can just put on a defense character. It missing a little bit of the set bonus is not that bad, but 70% defense versus a trait is really good. Pretty much any resist is decent, barring like defense down, attack down. You know, burn, bleed to a certain extent. They could be maybe good for some conquest stages or something. Hey, nice Cygnus. Wait, you got who on second pull? You got a Rosita on your second pull at 3% or whatever it is. 5%, man, you're lucky. Or is it 7.5%? Yes, but lifesteal. I mean, even lifesteal. trying to like if you put on the right character as a new player, not for me on this account, no, on a brand new account, you can utilize a lot of things. Obviously, it becomes periodically worse and worse the longer you play. But for newer players, most things are going to be good. The Paragon mod's almost instantly going to be decent. We'll see what I get for me though. Very narrow things for me. Daze resist, debilitating status resists, crit multiplier bottom left hand corner. Pretty much it. Attack when, you know, taunted or something maybe, but not much in the bottom left hand corner. All the attack versus in the top right hand corner, and attack on attack. So we're probably looking at about 20 of the mod potential. And what is there, Steve? 100 and what? 160 what? 7.5%. and there's me. There's me trying to get Tyrese. I've done nearly 24 pulls and I've got one. Shake my head. Shake my head. So we've got like a, I think we've got like a 1 in 8 chance. 41 mods per set. Oh, okay, so it's not terrible. So we've got like a, maybe got like a 40% chance of me getting a good mod. 40%. In terms of, like, for me actually now. The bottom left hand corner mod is the one that's problematic. Like, most of them are bad. I could maybe get like burn and it'd be okay-ish. Bleed okay-ish. I'd put on faction assault. But we'll open these, see what we get. First one is going to be... We'll take attack versus. It's good for me right now. It's good for me right now. I don't know who exactly that would go on. Not exactly sure who that would go on instantly. Might put that on Tyrese, although he needs crit multiplier realistically. So, but that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. So if I got one good one, I can't be too mad if this one's not great. But let's see if we can get lucky on the second mods. Yo. We just got pretty lucky with the double attack versus, I'm not gonna lie. Like, all that Tyrese luck went somewhere. It went here, guys. It went here. 2 double attack versus. I'll take that. I'll take that. Attack versus strong. I've already got attack versus strong on defense sets. Obviously, you want them on the right sets, and then attack versus alert. Nice. I need to remod my roster so badly. I've got some nice defense versus here as well now. So yeah, I got pretty lucky with those mods, so I'll take that. I'll take. It was actually pretty decent rates. Nearly 50% chance I was going to get a good mods. Would the glow weapon be good for Rosita? In my opinion, no. I think unless you massively reduce her base damage. No, I don't think so. How was I doing this? I don't think so. Attack versus strong is actually crazy with some defense teams nowadays. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fast defense teams. You're right. You're right. I think I have got attack versus strong on some characters. I think I doubled down on him. I did not. Oh, I did attack versus fast. Okay. Okay. We got kind of mad lucky there. I would have preferred crit set. Crit set is better than attack. I actually don't know why the mod's an attack set. Wait, where did I get the mods? I guess they're just kind of off on the side. Yeah, okay, we can get another Zeke. It's going to be LB2. That's going to be Limit Break 2. We can obviously ascend him. I think I've ascended him before. Yeah. So now he's LB2. What does he get? Does he get like a jacket upgrade? Is that maybe a pouch that he gets? Or a canteen? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think I can upgrade any of these other characters. I can level up some of these characters that I haven't leveled up. Imani. Axel 2K. Easy points. The game knew you already bought that other Attack vs Red from the market. More is always better. But yeah, I would take it. I will definitely take it. Should I buy Tyrese from the Javelin store? For me, he's the best 10k character here. He's the best of the rest. Aphelia's the worst. Ajax and Benjamin are like the same. Like they're utility attack team characters. It depends on your attack team. He's a defense leader that works with what was free to play characters. So if you've already got like Jesus 2k and Martinez 2k, he's the leader for those two guys, and they work really well together. I'm gonna hold off on buying anything else here, just to make sure I get my last Ezekiel. There was a massive amount of points we could get, right? Steve knows the numbers. It was like 250k or something, right? And it's 200k for Zeke. So we got 50k left over. So I think I said I had enough for 3 mods and Tyrese, because I still need 1 Tyrese myself. He's LB2. So if I get enough, I'll just get those. Hey, what's up, Hando? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in. Benjamin can be really useful. I've not had a chance to use him. I tried to utilize some strong characters, it just seemed a bit slow. Need 15.9k for the last Zeke, nice. I haven't done the roadmap yet. I'm just gonna try and zip through this. We'll do it at triple speeds. We'll try anyway. We'll try. Oh, I didn't really need to do that, Kira. You could have done a defend action, mate. Let's defend now. We get a boost. Boom. Is Lily good? She can be. She's good for faction assault, and she's good for clearing towers in war. She's not the best at clearing towers in war, but she is very good at that. Same team every time. 60k. Maybe you should just build a burn team here. Can't remember what he does actually. Oh, he ransacks, doesn't he? Okay, I didn't get higher burn. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Ha! Sorry. When you get the crit, and you really need the crit. I got this game. Didn't bother with Zeke. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Zeke is nice, but it's more like you're hoping that he gets nice sort of thing. That makes sense. He's got a buff, a debuff, and a buff, right? He's got a debuff and a buff. And he's got reflect. Anyway. And I will say this, I hate the sudden rise of all these characters. that do first turn Halo. Like, drawing out fights so much is just like, eh. You went for 5 times Ophelia, okay. And 3 Paragon mods. I think Ophelia's alright for collection purposes. But not much else. Ah, I see. I see. Oh damn, it didn't work that time. She is useful. I did use her on attack on some of these roadmaps, to be honest. Because she can do impair first turn. And that was what was reasonably useful for her. Haven't you seen the trailers for Star Wars Outlaws? Looks actually really good. Got 100k from my Ultra bag. I'm jealous. I've never got 100k. I've got 100k from a Gold Mythic token bag. Twice. And never from Ultra or Advanced. Didn't want to kill myself. Yeah, to be fair, Zeke is easy to come by compared to like Julie. Julie is hard. Julie is a bit more difficult. Oh, this team. Look at this team, man. So what do we do with that? Then we do. Oh, we needed a crit, mate. Crit. We needed a crit. This was my first 100k. How many tokens have you got? I would never recommend pulling for a character, an Ultra Will, ever, unless you can do 18 pulls, minimum. Even then, you could get unlucky, but 18 pulls gives you a decent chance of getting the character. Decent. Come on now. How's he not critting this many times? This is a joke. I'm being joked upon. I've been joked upon. I wonder if his burn goes across. Nope. Oh, okay, I lost the command. I have one Tyrese that my dad pulled for me on Father's Day, and I have enough for 11 pulls. How many pulls have you done so far? Just the one? Three. Yeah, lucky with that. You're gonna get 5k tokens in a couple of days. Man, that's Tyrese is really good. You'd have to get lucky. You'd have to get lucky, as simple as that. You'd have to get lucky. This is 2-turn, right? Yeah. And what I'll do is I think I can extend defense. You're getting off for 12 indeed. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I still have 7 more ultra bags. That too. And that's going to be another 1 pull. So all in all, you probably would have the chance to get 18 pulls. And on top of that, you have 1 character already. You need to pull 1 more. That's the only thing. You need to pull 1 more in your pulls. And the reset on her thing is like really low. Absolute defense pistol. Did my nutting. Like the amount of times I'm getting absolute defended is crazy. It's like actually crazy. We should be getting 1 more bullet weekend, yeah, right? 1 more war. I'll check in a second. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, last war is on the 2nd of July. So it'll look Remarket, bullets. Yeah, it lasts for 14 more days, so it's effectively going to finish on the Monday in 2 weeks, which would be like the Monday after the next war. No, I don't think we're due to have a war this weekend. We might have like a random blitz, but that won't have any bullets in it. But we're not going to CRW this weekend. And then the following weekend, we would have the last CRW, which will have bullets in it. Are they called bullets, yeah? Yeah, bullets. These are shotgun shells, though. I think gun fanatics would be like, bullets? Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, is this where you need Benjamin? Oh, so that's why people are putting Benjamin up. I see. Suddenly making so much sense. So much sense. Probably. Huh. She kind of wrecked everybody. You're not going for the pistol? Nope. Pistol's not very good. The way the pistol works is it has a 90% reduction, but most of the time you're going to hit counter damage like this guy, right? If I was to hit this guy right now, I just hit him for 60k. These guys have like increased stats, right? These guys have increased stats. Actually, no. What happened was Heng Yen is a waste not. He's the only character in the game. If there was an alert waste not, I'd maybe use it. But he's the only character. Actually, wait. He could. That pistol might be able to work with Heng Yen. Maybe. But he would get one of the buffs. Because the way it works is it reduces the damage you take by 30%. Right? But generally speaking, you're not taking as little as I just did then. You're generally taking 1,000,000 damage, you know, of Reflect. Because waste not characters have limited Reflect potential. Because it's, like, let's say someone has 60k damage, a waste not will only ever do 60k damage to that character, and then the extra damage goes to side characters. So it actually is funny because that means that the mechanic actually exists in the game. They just haven't really implemented it towards vengeance and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting, actually. Someone asked people to put up Shane. I think it was Sly, so I put up Shane. I didn't know why. So I just threw up a Shane. Who should we use? Oh, we'll get rid of this guy. I don't even know why Martinez is there. Maybe there was a roadmap where I had to use him. Yeah, let me just show you on a different team. Where is he? Benjamin. Okay, we'll just start this, and I'll just flee quickly. So if I use my no, I can't use Heng Yen. That's where I'm going wrong. If I use my Sophia, probably a better way to do it. If I do a friendly attack against myself, and I put my Rick team as my defense, and I attack with my normal team. Let's hit this guy. That wasn't too bad. I'll be honest, that wasn't too bad. 90% reduction there means I would get hit for like 9k. Right? That's not too bad. But it might not go on the two characters that I have here that I like. Titan and Trader could have got it, and the other two characters might have not. So they would be dead regardless. So that's one reason why I wouldn't do it. The other reason is because the rush damage is way higher. I hit him for 220k in this case, and that's going to be 90% reduction. I'm still going to get like 20k reflected back, and that would still kill Raven, that would still kill Sophia, And that would probably very close to kill Titan. You know? Same up here. 600k. That means I'd get reflect damage of 60k. That would kill everyone in my team. But yeah. I generally wouldn't pick up that weapon. Unless you have a really good idea. And it could work with Heng Yen. But it's RNG. It could land on Heng Yen. Yeah. Although, is it adjacent teammates? Let's have a little look. Now, if it was adjacent and you could control it, that would be okay. You could do like the leader, the character next to them, have Heng Yen on the other side. So it has to be 100% or full team. 100% or full team. I sent a message about factional support since 4 of the 5 winter tunes are paywalled. I need them for Act 3 since 2 times. Which ones do you want me to put up? I don't have Madison. I have Zeke, I have Marcus, and I have the other dude. What's his name? I just don't have Madison. But I can put up Marcus, or I can put up Harrison or Zeke. I guess Zeke will be the rarer one. Wish I could easily search characters here, to be honest. I'll put up Zeke. Anyone except Benjamin, okay. What roadmap's that for? Is it Father's Day? Oh, it's this. Is it? Oh, I see. I see. So basically, you'd be using Benjamin. And you'd need someone else's support for the other stage. I get. Yeah, that is annoying. Yeah, I don't have Madison. I think she's actually pretty decent for defense. I've seen some like ideas and stuff for potential defense team stuff. So it's weird that I didn't kill myself with that second hit. Oh no, because he was less than 30% and I can't do more than 30% damage on the... Yeah, there's that. There is that. I just killed my team. Hopefully the burn was enough. Just about. 2 Winter Tunes is crazy, yeah. Imagine you're a new player right now. You didn't even get Benjamin. I mean, I know he's in one of the stores right now, but you didn't even get him. And then you gotta have 2. Madison is a good character, just don't know how I should build her for defense. Defensive. She hasn't got a massively defense weighted stats, I believe. I think she had like reasonably offensive stuff. All things considered, I just pay back my team. Hopefully, I just pay back my team again. We survived that somehow. Oh yeah, we survived. Like, I will say that's one thing about Heng Yen. He can't get paid back that heavy unless he gets paid back by Peacekeeper. His animation with the board is actually nuts though. Wouldn't want to get hit with that. See you later, little Bradley. And no worries. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Oof. I either built my entire team or I did enough to beat them all. So like right now, I won't get paybacked here. One of the only ways I won't get paybacked is because he's got less than 30% HP. And the most I'm going to do, like it should say above his head, 10,058 damage, because I can't actually do more than that. Watch. 10,058. And that's because he's a waste not. Waste not can kind of get around paybacks to a certain extent. Yeah, he can't be paybacked when the full team is alive either. But his teammates can, but they'll still have reduced payback. Like right now, I've got no camo on my team, so the damage I do here will still give me payback. It'll be quite high though, so I better not do it. It'll be reasonably high. But the most damage I can do is however much health they have with Hengen. That's just kind of how he works. That's kind of how he works. Benjamin Ransack is nice, yeah. I want to try out that team I was talking about with Tyrese. I have like 3 Ransacks and Tyrese, and maybe it's a strong team, but it could be decent. Absolute defended, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Welcome back, Hando. What's the bide specialist equivalent on attack? There isn't one. Maybe, I think there is. I mean, there is, but I don't think there is one in the Mythic era. I think it got replaced with a different one, effectively. A Berserker. Do we have Berserkers? Effectively, every time you get hit, you build up Rage, where you get an attack buff. But it doesn't really work unless a character has Taunt. Unless a character has Taunt. That's the only time it can really work. Okay, decap works. Shouldn't I be getting AP? Didn't he get decapped? How did he resist that decap? No, he is decapped. 100% chance. Oh, it just did it just give the 100% AP to himself? Okay. 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 Didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, I forget they're kind of weak. I forget. Argus has Berserk too, yeah. There aren't too many. On a roll? Nah, it doesn't require you to get hit though. Bide requires you to get hit. There isn't a defensive version of on a roll though, where like a character gets progressively more defensive. Maybe like Overheal 2 to a certain extent. You know that. Build up more bonus HP. Have I just been using all the Winter Kingdom characters? I mean, I can put a Winter Kingdom character in my team. That is not a problem. Do I see enough offensive bide? Oh, we do have an attack team bide. It is Ronaldo. But he doesn't have any. I mean, he does have taunt, but it isn't too crazy. I'm gonna actually have to do this soon. Soon. Wonder if you can get... I mean, I guess it would work if she confused killed a teammate. Be absolutely hilarious, but... Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to put in my own characters now because I... Closer, getting closer. We only have 3 Berserks in the Mythic Hero: Argus, Mercer, and Connor. Wasn't Preach or whatever the guy's name was a Berserker? Oh, there's another one down here. Get wrecked. Oh, by the way, does anyone have this Michonne weapon? It's called like a G... I think it's a Michonne weapon. It's a tough weapon. Called a GS. Something like that. It's an old weapon. It's a 4-star. It could be 5-star for you now. But... I can't remember what it's called though. I think I'm going to put Marcus in instead. I haven't got it, unfortunately. I need to find it. I'm pretty sure it's a Michonne weapon. Where is this Marcus, guys? It just like zoomed in on his face and I can't really work it out. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what the weapon had on it. It was mainly how it looked. Was what I liked. Oh no, it's a rifle. Tough weapon. G36, I think that's it. They're like, yeah. That sounds correct. I was fairly certain it was a Michonne weapon. Getting through it. I guess we could take some other characters too. Shiva. We do burn, and Shiva can extend burn, but I don't think she can double it. She just extends it, right? Or has a chance to. Did he actually tank that? Holy holy. Shiva doubles it, yeah. Does hitting to teammates when hit. Yeah, it's more about the visuals. I need a screenshot of it. Look at the damage he does, because they're burnt. Oh no, wait, it isn't because they're burning. He would do even more if there was rally to lead. Oh my god. It's because of that weapon. Can do, yeah, that'd be great. What does he do? Is it just a cleanse? Just a heal. I didn't realise he did the heal for the rest of the combat thing. And the tankiness of these characters now. $75%. Said on Discord, thanks. Okay, that roadmap's done. How much did we get out of that? I think I had a couple of thousand. Halfway to the last seek. 2 weeks left. Should be absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. What time is it? Okay, we'll do one act here. Just so I can slowly work through this. I think this is going to be just easy walkers, right? Or is there humans in this? I think it's reasonably easy human stages. The one I upgraded. It's all good. I don't really mind too much about the upgrades. It's just about the visuals. That one had passives. You see that revives is popping. Oh no, okay, the revives with bugs. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I always wish they did like puzzle stages. There was this card game I played once where like in that they could limit how many turns you had. I mean, they can do that in this actually. They can give you like 1 turn to win. They can do that in Conquest, limit your amount of turns. So it's not something that isn't new, like doesn't exist in the game. Cheeky Zachary there, fortunately no passives. Puzzle stages would only benefit Wells. No, the puzzle stages, the stage would already be set. So you wouldn't be using your own characters. You'd be using characters that are set up by the game. So everyone would have the same thing. That's how the puzzle works. So for instance, we'll say like, you've got 1 turn left. You've got to beat these characters. 3 of your teammates are dead. 1 of your characters is Akira with Adrenaline Rush. Oh no, 2 of your characters are dead. Akira's with Adrenaline Rush. And then 2 other characters who don't have their Adrenaline Rushes. And let's say they could be like Laura and someone else. I don't know. So you do your Adrenaline Rush with Akira, revive the other 2 characters with 100% AP. And then the rushes from those would be enough to take down the entire team. And then like maybe 3 of your characters are dead, 3 of their characters are dead. You've got a character who has 70% of the max AP. Laura's on the team as well. It's kind of like a tutorial. It's like almost teaching, but players who understand and stuff would be able to get through it quite quickly. It's just to make things different. Strategy, yeah, it's kind of strategy puzzle. They do it in chess, right? In chess, it's called like win in 3, win in 2, win in 1, or checkmate in 1, or checkmate in 2, checkmate in 3, where the stage is already set, lots of moves have already taken place, and you have to get checkmate in 2 or 3 turns. And they do that in chess. It's good practice, you know. That could just be something that'd be kind of cool. PvE puzzle stages. Don't think that'd be too crazy. Yeah, and not just better at making moves. Makes you better at winning quicker. You know? The only problem is there is a reasonable amount of RNG in RTS, so it wouldn't necessarily work every time. So they'd have to limit the type of weapons on a defense team. If you had an absolute defense team, then yeah. They can maybe make it so there's 2 Guardian shields always on the defense team in a certain one, and you'd have to remove the Guardian shields in a certain way. There's definitely ways it could be done. Doesn't have to be too often, but you know, once a month a puzzle stage would be fun. It'd be reasonably fun anyway. Give me some purple rim trainers. That's what we want. The purples. Close. Getting some golds and blues. I'm pretty sure you can get the purple rim trainers here, right? Just really rare. Say it ain't so, I know, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure there is those trainers in here. Maddox Madeline, 1%, bro. 1%. It's nice when you get them, though. If you think about Artists as a gambling game, I think if you think about it, most games are, to be honest. If you talk, like, depends on what you consider gambling, you know. It really depends what you consider gambling. Yes, you can get a purple trainer. It's extremely rare. Extremely rare. Is what it is. Is what it is. Okay, we're going to do a giveaway. Haha. We're going to do a giveaway. If you haven't entered already, the link is in the pinned comment on the stream. It's on the Tyrese video. I believe the entry phrase was hammer. I can't remember though. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and check. I believe it was. Because Tyrese always had the hammer weapon, and in this one he didn't have it, but he did in his art. He had a two-handed hammer. Have you used the BP weapon yet? I haven't purchased the BP yet. I kind of plan to. We'll see. We'll see if I do. If I do, it'll be like tomorrow or it'll be Wednesday when I post about it. Thought I'd missed it. It's all good. It's all good. Just about to do it now. I normally do it around the 2-hour mark if my streams last that long. Today isn't too hot, so it hasn't been too crazy. Like, it's warm, but I'm not sitting here like dripping, you know. Some days it's like that. Just want to get out of this PC room. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Ultra bundle. Ultra bundle. Yeah, let's do the giveaway. YouTube comments. Paste the YouTube link, fetch keywords. Keyword I believe is hammer. And that has been said 80 times, so I believe I'm correct. I'm gonna go ahead and say I believe I'm correct. Keyword filter. Okay, we'll give it a couple more minutes. Like 2 more minutes. If you want to enter, pinned comment in the chat. I'll actually just paste it in the chat as well. There you go. It's your chance to win 10,000 Ultra tokens. Just enter there, and I think you just have to use hammer in your sentence as a comment. I would use it in a sentence, otherwise YouTube can block your comment. And if they block your comment, you can't get drawn because this site won't be able to see your comment that exists. I have had it a couple of times, funnily enough, where like people have had their comments blocked. I sometimes catch it and unblock it, but not always. Who's the guy that had the Deadpool? I think that was Gator, right? Could be wrong. Okay, about 30 seconds, guys. 30 more seconds. There was 80 pulls, 80 entries on this. Entries. Okay, let's do the draw, guys. One lucky winner from 81 entries is going to win. And the winner of 10,000 Ultra tokens is going to be Mark Lambert. Tyrese's silver hammer came down upon his head. Is that right? Is that right? Sometimes I know people will try to think of what they're saying. Sometimes the comments, I don't know what the hell people are saying. No idea what people are saying. Congratulations to Mark. I'll message Mark on YouTube. If they don't claim their win, I'll be re-rolling it on Thursday, and it'll be only the people on the Thursday stream who can win. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know why this has happened. I don't know why. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we can actually do some natural raids. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. What's the natural raids for this? Is it... Yeah, we should hit that. Yeah, there's another raid tournament this week, right? Yeah. We're going to be fine. Hasn't Daylight won 4 times? I think he probably has, but I've been doing the giveaways for like 2 years, so 4 times in 2 years is not too crazy. I think he's only won the Advanced or Ultra twice, but he won the Gold Mythic tokens on my streams a couple of times. You had a better chance to win once upon a time when there was live stream giveaways, but I don't do those as much these days. There was someone who had a mad streak once. It was Bretland. He had a streak of like 3 wins or 4 wins in like a month or 2-month period. That was pretty good. There was someone called Thomas as well who used to be on the stream who won quite a lot of times. Watch the monkeys. I mean, at the end of the day, they can do whatever they want. There's not much to play for in the raids. If they want to win it, they can. It's only about that mission, and we're there already, pretty much. Faction raid starts in a few hours, yeah. There's nothing in the raid tournament when it comes to rewards, right? Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's folded steel today. I'll take some folded steel. 1 folded steel though, it's not really that much, but I'll take some. Better than nothing. The game's tournament rules just suck. I mean, they're good, just not for us. I don't need the characters in the Mythic market, you know? If you don't have them, it's decent, but if you've got them, it don't mean much. Newer players, it's nice. The mods don't really need plat mods anymore. Any paragons? What's the other thing that you get? You get paragons. You don't get paragons even. You get platinum mods. Do you get trainers? I don't think you get trainers in raid tournaments. Able to get Tyrese. It's his LB3 that's important. Very important. LB3 Tyrese is like it. If you don't get LB3 Tyrese, he's like more of a support character on turn 2. You need to update all that. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, I think the biggest issue that Scopely have is they don't have a broad amount of high-end rewards and resources. So the ones that they do have, they don't want to give away too much because they also rely on selling those. Whereas most other games have more resources that are higher tier, right? They need to have more resources. This means inventing new things. This means just inventing new things. $200 solo raids, 175 SR stages, and 300 road maps. That ought to be entertaining. Road maps not too much of a problem. I think you get through that fairly naturally on your daily stuff if you do road maps daily. I do road maps daily, so that shouldn't be a problem for me. The raids, there'll be a raid tournament. You'll get through like 40, 50 of those just from the raid tournament. What's the other one? SR stages. Does that mean there's going to be a new Paragon SR? I guess it's the end of the month. They could do one of those every month. They haven't said they were going to do that, but this will be the new end of the month, like, potentially thing. Have I said how much I missed the S-Class era? S-Class era was 100% the best for obtaining characters. I think 100% the best. Because even the character, obtaining the characters was rewards. They could put in 1,000 cards or shards of a character, and that was rewards, and it would be like, yeah, that's nice. You know, they did that in tournaments before, but yeah, we don't have that in the Mythic era because one copy of a character is seen as too much for whatever reason. Yeah, alright, Tyrese. Is Tyrese meant to just attack everybody on the map? He's done that a couple of times actually. Let's see what he does. Nice, just a basic attack. It's unannounced, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be interesting to see if there's a new nightmare. I wouldn't mind it too much. It's doing stages though, right? That's the reward stages. So they're not going to tweak it to how it needs to function better, like I said, where it costs more energy. So it's a big yikes having to do that many stages. One copy of Sin is too much, but we need 5 for most. I mean, I know. They could give away older characters. Like some of these ultras and advanced are going to be a year old soon. If not, they are already. I think the first ultras and advanced came out around now a year ago. They should be giving these away now. You know? What they should do is do a new progression mission. You see how I've got a progression mission here? They should do a new one, which they can definitely do. And the new one should be like Way of the Wanderer. And you progress through it to get 5 copies of Wanderer. Now for me, that's not going to do anything. I've got Wanderer. Right? I've got him. And then maybe once you get into LB3, there can be like a museum collection, limited time museum collection for the first, I don't know, month. Where that if you get LB3, you get a reward for having LB3. I don't know what they could give. Maybe some medals or something. But that would be nice for new players to be able to get... Like, Wanderer is just a cool character. I would not say he's meta at all or, like, game-changing, but it's just cool. And they can't really sell that dude anymore. Zeke attacks once for every alive enemy, so I want to let 25 walkers get into the light and him rush. Longest animation ever. Why is Tyrese doing the same, though? Mine's only LB2. So... Is he not leveled that high? Oh no, he's not fast, is he? He's strong. I keep thinking he's strong. Fast, sorry. But he is not. Okay, it's this SIG, right? Attack that line of enemies for each. If the target is of the fast trait, make an additional attack against that line of enemies. I don't know why he's doing so many attacks. Something's weird. Maybe it's just like a line of 3 and then one of them's fast, so he does 6 attacks and then... Yeah, maybe that's it. When the last time you saw Amani and Wanderer in a team? I mean, you don't ever see Wanderer because he's an attack team character, but Amani I've seen a little bit. I think she's interesting. I don't think people are going to buy her. There we go. It's green. I thought it was yellow. It's been ages since I've done that. It's been ages. I'll do some of the more expensive ones now. Let's do the ones that take ages. These ones up here. How long is this going to take? Oh, it's only 6 hours, but it costs a lot of foods. Fortunately, food is the one resource that I have tons of. I have 4 wins if you count Negan 2K, and he came out. If not, I have 3 token wins from Locke. Alright, yeah, you won Negan 2K, didn't you? We need a museum revival. It basically died when the Mythic era came. the museum was all over the place before that. I don't know. They've let a lot of stuff get old and stale, you know. There's a lot of stuff they just need to get rid of it. There needs to be a drastic big cleanup of the game, you know. And that's the nicest way to put it. A nice big cleanup. Nice big cleanup. We research this one as well. There we go. There we go. I think I've done all the daily remaps and stuff. The Michelle story. I might bother to do that. Let's do another one of these. Oh, I've got to use her now. I don't think I've got her, actually. Let me claim my first copy. Can I afford her? Just about. Just about. She's got the OG double axe Tyrese stance, right? And let's look at her here, right? It's not me who just sees this, right? That stance is the same as this stance. Where is he? Which one's double axe Tyrese? I think it's this one. It's the same as this one. Same stance. Like father, like daughter. Although his animation was just weird. I don't think her animation is as weird. I could be wrong. Yeah, like the second hammer doesn't come over the top. That was the weird bit. We need RTS 2, like how Valve is doing CSGO 2. That would require heavy amounts of development, and the game's player base just isn't very big, so it would be a very bad call. Like I've said it a couple of times before, guys. I don't think we're ever gonna get any significant updates to RTS ever again. I don't think you'd be very surprised if we ever got any like brand new game modes. We might get revivals of old ones or tweaks on old ones, but something that's brand new, heavy amounts of dev time, never's gonna happen in my opinion. The game is set in stone, pretty much is how it is now, or like what we've seen. They can tweak rewards, they can do that stuff. It's got a chance to elevate, i.e. new era. But new game modes, not a chance. How many players does RTS have? I'd say probably actively logging in on a daily basis, on average, probably be lucky if it's getting 10,000. Very lucky. There was a point a few years ago where I knew the minimum amount of people playing the game was 120k because they did an event and you could calculate how many people were doing the event globally as a minimum. It was definitely more players because I was just calculating the minimum, but it was 120,000 minimum at the time. But you can probably see logins on certain things or how many people download the updates on like Google Store and stuff. I can remember around the time he came out. Yeah. I can't remember what that giveaway was about. There was just a game away. I don't know. I can't remember why. Can't remember why. Let's see. Let's get territories. Nope. This Shane was awesome. Oh, that was a mistake, or whatever. RTS is almost 8 years. Yeah, 8-year anniversary coming up this August, right? Five payback team, meet Kenny. If I autoed this, Duck would be having a field day. I'm killing my own team. Thanks, mate. Let's get some weapons going. Open the crates. I think around 20k players. I'd be like, I'll be honest. I think we got less than 10. Yikes. Yakers. We're all out of, I think I've got crates with them in, but we're kind of out of dark tapes. To a certain extent. Come on now, Earl, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. He's this guy, man. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're not gonna do any more blow torches. We'll just leave it to craft. You son of a gunner. Oh, they were trying to just get that weapon finished. But I was like, no. No weapon for you. Okay. Let's get rid of the energy. Give me 2 GPS. Give me energy. Alright. I think I'm going to wrap my stream up here, guys. My next stream is going to be Thursday. I've definitely got more content out between now and then. So stay tuned. I want to thank you very much for tuning into today's stream. I appreciate it. I will see you on the next one, guys. Thank you very much to Jason for hitting the join button, becoming a brand new member. I'll see you, like I say, on the next stream on Thursday, guys. But there'll probably be more videos coming out this Wednesday. So stay tuned for the Wednesday videos. What's up, Tex? Tuning in right at the end, bro. Right at the end. Oh, this is more than 5k downloads in May 2023. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Could be updates too, though. We don't know the situation now. But yeah, anyway. Cheers, guys. Take care. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.